Hometown Heartbeat, Boomer and the Beard. We ready yet?
You're listening to Boomer and the Beard, the pulse of Americana, with your beautiful bearded host, Zach Walker, Alabama's best no-holds-barred, constitutionally conservative, Christ-centered talk radio. If that don't fire you up, then your wood's wet. Now, it's time for your bearded host, Zach Walker.
Good morning. You talked a little earlier there, Boom.
No, my computer froze up. I guess because I hadn't charged it, I guess. I don't know what was going on.
You know what excuses are like?
The truth.
Buttholes. Speaking of buttholes, we've got a story today. Yeah, you heard that right. How about there's a new testing method? Have you heard about this?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
this.
this.
Talk yet.
Yeah, you're not. But you've already made your grand entrance to the
I
show.
broke the seal.
You've already made your grand entrance, so you might as well come on in here. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We got some backdoor politics, if you will. See what I did there?
Yep.
Because the back door. It's like if the house has a door in the front and the door in the back, and they go in the back door.
Gotcha.
Got it. Yeah, you wait till you hear about that test. You won't want to got it. I promise you that. GameStop, AMC. We got something going on in the stock market. Reddit is shutting down the stock market, and I need somebody to call me and tell me what in the heck's going on because I can't quite wrap my mind around it. Stock market is something I don't really understand all that well. I've never been a market kind of person. I do a lot of real estate investing. We invest in property. We own property. We rent property. We remodel and flip property. But I've never really been much of the stock market kind. Connor, what do you know about the stock market? You know anything? We're all jacked up this morning, so we're just going to skip the introduction to get the thing started. So, do you know a lot about the stock market? I don't know why you would. You're in high school.
I really don't. I wish I did. It seems like a cool thing to know about, but I do not know a whole lot, despite all the research I've done about this situation that's going on right now. It's just the more you look, the harder it is to actually determine what's going on. But I think I speak for all the professionals, too, when I say that.
Yeah, well, no, that's a fact. You got the shorts and the calls, and they're shorting them. Basically, a bunch of people are betting on GameStop to do poorly.
Yeah.
Like big Wall Street hedge funds were betting on GameStop to do poorly, and a Reddit sub-user group of 4 million plus people decided they were going to go bet against the big guys, they caused the stock to jump like 2,400%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like people made millions of dollars, and it is market manipulation of the highest order.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There's no way it's legal. But there's also no way it's illegal. And so it's like...
Even if it was, I mean, are they really going to do anything about it? I mean...
Yeah, they are. They've already... Yeah, of course they will. Well, it's Wall Street. They're going to get their way.
Yeah, of course.
They're going to shut it down.
Was Martha Stewart involved?
Yeah.
Martha doesn't need to play the market like that anymore. She already did.
Oh
man.
She's got a new product that she's launched. We'll talk about that today, too.
Is it racist? No, it's Paula Dean. God bless America.
It's more towards animals.
Wrong crotchety old white lady.
We could call my husband and ask him about the stock market because he knows a lot about the stock market. Like he does a lot.
I wouldn't be buying stock in GameStop.
I would if I was part of that Reddit group. Yeah. If I would have known what was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, my brother-in-law, I think he got involved. I think he's a big he knows what's going on over there. And so yesterday was AMC, and then the group got shut down.
Yeah, Reddit forced it to private.
Reddit didn't force it. The group forced it. They chose to go private because they couldn't enforce the rules anymore of the group. So
they only wanted certain people to get rich.
Well, yeah.
Well, it's like if these people start selling off their shares, then
there's 34% it fell last night.
Oh, it did already.
Off market trading hour. Yeah, so it is definitely. Something's going on, folks. I don't know. I just wish I'd have known about it. I'd have dumped a whole bunch of money in it and rode that. What's 340% of it? No, I'm just kidding. It's a big number. I can tell you that. So that would have been cool. Sandy Lou, how are you this morning?
I am doing good. A little bit on the struggle bus this morning, but
Yeah.
I'll get there.
What happened?
Well,
Yesterday your teeth were itching or something, wasn't it?
my what?
Your teeth were itching? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
my teeth were itching. Yeah, that's
it was something. It was something. Your
That's
jaw, or your
it.
teeth, or something. Something weird was itching.
I woke up yesterday morning. My eyes were swollen and puffy, and I've got really bad allergies regardless of what time of the year it is. And then while I was here yesterday, like my jaw broke out in this rash, and it went down my neck and onto my chest. And I was like, I sent a message to my husband. I was like, I'm so uncomfortable right now. Like my whole body is itching. This is not good. And went to the doctor yesterday, and apparently it was something that I ingested and definitely allergic to it. Had to get a steroid shot. And normally steroid shots make people like really active. Like all the girls in the salon yesterday were like, oh my gosh, you're going to be cleaning everything. You're going to be up. You're going to be, because I got it later in the afternoon. Yeah, no, not a problem. Didn't even want to get up this morning. So yeah, I'm on the struggle bus this morning.
I don't ever want to get up.
Yeah, well, that's true too. But
It's just, it's about the people.
it is about the people.
What are you talking about?
It's
you're
about
leaving
the
tomorrow.
amazing people.
You're leaving tomorrow.
Well, I
Tomorrow's the last
still
day.
have
It's not
people.
that much about the people.
I still have people I
about-
get up for.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I mean, I only own a business, so
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's all about the haircut at that point.
Exactly.
It's all about the cut and color.
Cut and color. Yeah.
Boomer, what you got going on, buddy?
Not much. Just I'm up. I'm awake. I'm doing. I'm not struggling. Trying to think.
You're not on
Whatever.
the bus of struggle?
No. Got to bed at a decent time last night. So
Oh, I did too.
Yeah.
I went to bed at like 8:15, 8:30.
That's like normal bedtime.
And then I was like, I didn't want to get up this morning. It was awful.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. We get into the show today. There's all kinds of random topics and things that we can go down. Definitely
got a
excited
call.
about hearing about your new
Don't say your.
rear end thing you were talking
Don't say your. It ain't mine.
Rear end thing. Wow.
I also got a call from a police officer, a friend of mine yesterday. He texted me and said, you have got to hear this story. I had a perp climb in the front seat with me.
What?
So we'll talk about that as well.
Turned himself in. Feel guilty.
Oh, no, it was worse than that. And the perp had no clothes on, so there's that.
Oh.
Wow.
Needless to say, he went to jail.
Yeah.
He went to
Yeah.
jail a little more sore than maybe he would have otherwise. And I'm not talking about that kind of sore, you nasty thing. Talking about he got the hell.
Wow.
Talking about got the hell beat out of him. But Hayden, what are you doing over there, buddy?
Not much. I'm also feeling kind of rough this morning.
Oh, everybody together.
Yeah.
Oh,
You and Zach look
But
like
yesterday
homeboys
was kind
today.
of a sad day.
that might be the most racist thing I've ever heard you say.
Why is it a sad day?
Well, yesterday was. So I work at the Jay's Landing, the marina,
Uh-huh.
and
Shout out to
their
Jay's
house
Landing.
burned down, which is there.
The what?
And their house burned down and their storage burned down, so they're all like kind of shifting through all their old pictures,
that
and we're
is
like going through and
awful.
like finding stuff, and it was just like rough to see them do that. It was sad. So keep them in your prayers, and
Oh, for sure.
hopefully they get through that. But
Is his
yeah,
name
it
Jay?
was rough. No, his name's Joel, but yeah, his father's name was Jay.
Oh, I was just trying to figure out why his name Jay's.
Oh, that is super
Yeah.
sad.
It should be Joel's Marina. That's what you're telling me.
You let him know that we are praying for them.
I will.
Joel's daddy Jay opened a marina, and now Joel is in charge of the marina.
Oh
Got
my
it.
gosh.
That's what you took away from that story?
Yeah,
That was
I
the
know.
main
That's
takeaway?
thank you, Connor.
No, I just pay attention to detail. That's all.
Your eyes
My
watering?
eyes water. Yeah.
You're not crying.
No.
Okay.
What if I was? What if I was just being very sensitive to Jay's story?
I doubt
And I would
that.
think you would have something more to say about whether
Yeah.
the place's name properly.
Maybe.
Exactly,
Maybe.
yes.
I'm just
It's
capable
it's
of.
just such a bad marketing decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
yeah.
I'm just capable of understanding more in one. You know, I can consume from
No.
the water hose. You
No.
know what I'm saying? I both got. I got the, I have the empathy for Joel and his family for losing their house and having to sift through all of their things and finding pictures and how rough that is on Hayden. But I also understood that it's actually not Jay's Marina, it's Joel's Marina, and it should be called Joel's, but
But
Joel's
you're more
dad's
obsessed
Jay.
over that.
Oh, no, that's just what I chose to discuss. I took it all in, though.
You
as
chose
I just
to
reiterated.
discuss
That's
the
what I chose.
name of it
Look,
when they
you
had a
had
devastation.
you had the sappy part covered, so I had
Oh
to.
my
I had to
gosh.
handle the marketing side. And
Guys,
so that's
good
that's
luck
where,
on Monday.
And what I,
So you
Oh,
think-
trust me, we're looking forward to it.
and what I got out of
You
it is
think he should
homeboys
change
don't
the
cry.
name?
Yeah. What, Hayden? Sorry.
Boys don't
I was gonna say, so he does think he should change the name to Joel's Landing?
No,
Is
I
that what
don't.
you think? No.
I just wanted to make
It's a
sure
state
that I
change.
knew the line of succession, who was Joel, who was Jay, so on and so forth.
You said it should be called Joel's Landing.
Yeah,
thank
thank you,
in
Connor.
like if we're being very logical, it should be. But from a marketing perspective, you don't want to change the name of something that's existed for so long.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to call it the name of the owner, you should call it Joel's. But we're not going to because it's called Jay's.
Jay was the original owner, correct? Hayden?
Yeah, I
Hey, let's-
believe so. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was
We
his
all have
father.
hoodies. Let's
Yeah.
all be homeboys.
Yeah.
That's
there we go.
racist.
Connor, come on.
Connor, don't do it. You're
I'm a
racist.
You're
homeboy.
the only one.
We are so racist.
That's not one of the
I'm a
hometown
homeboy.
hometown
This is
heartbeat
why we.
homeboys.
This is why we get in trouble.
Homeboy.
Totally racist. Let's go to
it's
a break, Hayden. Totally racist.
Homeboys are going to a break.
Totally racist.
That's my homeboy right there.
Sandy's been muted.
She's
Homeboy!
actually a homegirl.
Homegirl will be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
Dan, where you been?
Well, it's hard to golf with bulky oxygen tanks, so I went to AeroCare and got a lightweight portable oxygen concentrator that I wear like a backpack.
Wow. Does insurance cover it?
They sure do. AeroCare called my insurance, and I had my machine the next day. I'm as free as a bird, or birdie.
AeroCare specializes in all respiratory equipment. If you have sleep apnea or are in need of oxygen, let AeroCare set you up. Call 256-469-3900. Let us help you breathe a little easier.
Got you covered screen printing and embroidery in Athens. Our team is here to help you with custom printed t-shirts that you want. And we know that means quality. At Got You Covered Screen Printing and Embroidery, we focus on the highest quality and the fastest turnaround time possible. Got You Covered Screen Printing and Embroidery on West Sandifer Road in Athens. Call to make an appointment with our graphic designer. She's awesome. 256-444-4500. That's 444-4500. And online at GotYouCoveredAthens.com.
There's nothing like the peace and serenity that you get while fishing. Invest in the rod you deserve. Old 18 is a veteran-owned company operated by a U.S. Navy SEAL and Top Gun fighter pilot, breaking the mold of the fishing industry. At Old 18, we offer high-quality products with a 25-year master rod builder behind every rod. We offer a no-nonsense, hassle-free warranty we stand in front of so you don't get left behind. Shop old18.com and type in the code BEARD for a 20% discount.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
This is terrible.
My favorite song, Hillbilly Homeboy by Tim Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I think about that.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good song right there.
You're racist.
Oh my
That's
word.
a hillbilly. A hillbilly homeboy.
You're racist.
Homeboy is not a color.
Anybody else have anything racist to say while we're at it?
It's not racist.
That's culturally appropriating.
That's if you were to say that, then that would be excluding me from the cool kids, and that would be not
Also,
cool. That would
that
technically
would
be
also
racist
be-
because you would not let the white
I
guy
don't know
be
if
the
racist
homeboy.
is the right word. It would be discriminatory for sure. It would be discriminant.
You know, you're going to listen. It's
I
going to be.
I can assure you, I will never listen to Hillbilly Homeboy.
That'll be your ringtone.
It will never play on my phone. It will never play in my truck. It will never be part of my life.
Oh, come on. Tim Wilson, may rest in peace. Great comedian.
Pour one out for Tim.
Yep.
My homie.
My homeboy.
My homie Tim. Pour one out for my homie. All right. So I guess it's time to jump into it. I think I'm going to save the. Do we save the cop stories and the rear entry stories for
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock hour? Those are both pretty good stories.
There's a new book that's explaining the whole Donald Trump and that he was really a secret plant from the KGB.
What?
There's a new book out.
A book. Somebody actually wrote a book.
A bombshell claim and a new book about former U.S. President Donald Trump being courted by Vladimir Putin's Russia. 40-year scheme.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Laid into place.
That's probably true.
The book is, I'm trying to get the title here, The American Compromat.
Huh?
Yep. Kompromat. How the KGB cultivated Donald Trump. Related tales of sex, greed, and treachery.
Whoa! That sounds like a good book.
Yep.
Said nobody ever.
Yeah. It really just, it's saying that
the KGB paid for.
They put him in place.
Yeah.
You know, they gave him the glory.
I didn't know they had that kind of power. It's funny.
I didn't know they came back to Trump when he was, 30? And said, okay, 40 years from now, you will be the president. Follow our ways. Hang out with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. And
wow. All right.
Work your way to the top.
In the category, you know what? We need to come up with a theme song and a title for the subject or the what am I trying to say? Segment that we're going to be doing on a daily basis called "Did Biden Really Say That?"
Oh yeah.
We also need to have one for when Biden goes back on what he said. Because I've got one of each story today. Let's see how what would we how would we phrase what would the segment be called when Biden's promise doesn't come true? We got to come up with a name for that. It'd be because the other ones like Biden, like the gaffes are one thing, like him making dumb statements, that's a whole another thing. But are you tired of Biden yet? You know, something like that. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong button. So President Joe Biden, because he's now president, not president-elect. By the way, Hans having a hard time wrapping his mind around that. Having a really hard time wrapping his mind around that.
Shocking.
Gave me some crazy theory this morning about how Donald or Joe Biden's really not the actual president. And this long theory that Sandy probably told him.
I did, yeah. We text on a constant basis.
I figured you knew him.
It's kind of like
Han's a good dude.
You're saying it's like Men in Black, like he's actually an alien, like his head.
No.
I can't help it. He's a smart man.
He had some thing about because the military turned their back on him. This that. And Sandy, do you know anything about this?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I really don't.
You're our, Connor's our liberal Sherpa. You're our, conspiracy Sherpa.
Yeah.
So here's another. Biden promised no new taxes for families making under $400,000. We all remember that, right? Mm-hmm. No new taxes if you're not in the uber rich. If you're not in the 1%. If you're not the richest of the rich. Well, he lied.
Yep.
That's a shocker.
I know, right?
Direct quote: nobody making under $400,000 would have their taxes raised. Period. That's a direct quote from Joe Biden. Mm-hmm. President Biden promised that. Apparently, Commerce Department never got the memo.
What?
Because Governor Gina Raimondo said during a Senate hearing Tuesday for her nomination that the administration would have to remain open to new taxation on the middle class in order to fund policies on climate change and infrastructure improvements. So to fund the policies on the climate change that isn't real, they're going to raise your tax. Do we see what's happening yet? They want your money.
Yep.
They want your power.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the movie Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
So maybe the theme to that show should be, that every day the alarm clock went off and it was "I got you, babe." It could be
Uh-huh.
Here he comes. He's like, I got you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
You're all suckers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is something.
You know what's going to happen, though.
He's going
I've
to
already
forget
called
everything he's done and start over again.
Yeah.
He's already...
That'd be fabulous.
He already signed a bunch of bills that talked about equality for everybody. Apparently, it was just he re-signed the Declaration of Independence.
This is what I told you guys this was going to happen. Just for the record, the 2-year midterm is going to be absolutely 100% polar swing to the opposite direction.
Yeah, if the Republicans would just get out of the way and just let them talk.
Yeah.
Just let them keep talking.
The best thing conservatives can do is shut the hell up.
Right. Just
let them dig their own grave.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, I would love to see where they find these stats. I don't know if you saw John Kerry was talking, and one reporter in the press conference asked him, what is, what's Biden's stance, that he let all these people and their jobs gone. And Kerry comes out and said the number one fastest growing job in America was the solar panel people and wind turbine engineers. I'm like, is that really and I Googled it and it came up as that's what it was. But I'm like, how do you figure that out? Because I would think that wouldn't be the fastest growing job. Because do you know anybody that works on solar panels? And
no.
Is there a high market for the wind turbine industry?
As an entrepreneur that's budding, growing my portfolio, I can honestly say I've never evaluated wind turbine technology.
But it's number one and number two, according, if you Connor, you can look it up. As soon as you type in fastest growing jobs.
No,
of
I didn't say it. He's not going to fact check it.
No,
he only fact checks.
Only facts when you said it.
Yeah.
Right.
I got a target on my head around here. It's okay. It's okay. I just swim right through it.
Now you have a hood on your head.
I do.
Yeah, you do have a hood.
I'll tell you why. I freaking forgot my hat and it's cold outside.
Yeah.
It's cold inside.
But you love the cold.
I do.
Why
No,
would
I
you not
love it.
Why would you not take the hood off and embrace?
I love the cold because I love dressing warm. I would rather wear a hoodie as I would wear a T-shirt any day of the week. I just enjoy winter clothing.
But the only reason you like the winter is just winter clothing.
Well, and I like being cold more than I like being hot.
Right.
I don't want to sweat. Well, in my own house, in my own office.
Well, we're men of girth. We sweat whether it's
You're damn right we do. I'm sorry, but you're damn right.
We
sweat.
We sweat
I wake up and sweat.
Why
I wake up. I look out because I looked outside and it looked warm.
Why are you sweating? I blew my nose.
Oh my God.
Why are you sweating? I ate a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Why are you sweating? I walked to the fridge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's our natural state.
Yeah. I look outside. It looks warm. I'm sweating.
I do the same thing, I guess, when you sleep. I like the room cold so I can cover up more.
I just like that all day.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Thank you. I'm glad that I have your permission to feel the way that I feel.
Hey, you can technically go to the Super Bowl in spirit. I'm gonna see if it's for $100. You can actually there could be a cutout of the beard at Super Bowl.
Oh boy.
I think you should do that.
A cutout of me at the Super Bowl for $100.
What if you just did the beard logo head in the Super Bowl? It's just $100. That's pretty good advertising.
I mean, I would totally do it if I knew I could get on the TV.
Well,
just
I mean,
one.
It'll be like a little logo on the corner of one of the big boards. Like, oh, what's that dot there for?
I mean, I think it would stand out. Definitely we wouldn't blend in with like people.
Well, no, because it's a cartoon.
Cartoon, right?
Yeah, so that would kind of prohibit that from happening. I don't know. I mean, where do I look this thing up here?
I guess Super Bowl cutouts.
SuperBowlCutouts.com.
Yeah, I guess.
Super Bowl cutout. Super Bowl fan cutouts will fill seats at Raymond James Stadium. Your two-dimensional doppelganger can go to the Super Bowl even if you're unable to. Let's see. Donated a portion of the proceeds from the cutouts will be donated to charity, the NFL said. Can't decide exactly where your cutout will be seated at Raymond James. Buy a cutout, purchase it through the AFC webpage. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Those who buy cutout, I might do this.
Yeah, it's just $100, like advertising.
I'll split it with you.
Okay.
You pay 50, I pay 50. Deal?
Sure.
All right, done. I'll do it right now. Create your cutout. We're going to walk through this here. All right. So I am at SB fan. Oh. Will it let me? I'm trying to do the cutout for the Super Bowl live on the air. That's probably not wise.
It's compelling.
It is compelling. I'm trying to let you carry something here while I.
Only if we could just hear your fingers hit the keypad.
Right? Exactly. Yes. There you go.
There you go.
What is a JPEG?
Wow, I messed up my computer.
What is a JPEG? What is this JPEG? What is this thing we have to?
Oh, look what I did. I've got code popped up somehow.
Oh, you've ruined
Connor,
your computer.
why is there code on my computer?
You turned on inspect element. There's a X in the upper right. Just hit it.
Fix it before I break it.
Bleep, bleep, bloop. All right,
there it
you're
is.
Wow.
He even did the sound effects. Bleep, bleep, bloop.
Connor is a genius.
Hayden, what are you thinking right now? Why in the hell did I join this show? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm just so jealous of how smarter Connor is.
How more smarter?
How more smarter.
Well, there's no doubt about that. There is no doubt. How
He's
more
just
smarter?
So much more smarter than me. No.
Is there like a Rosetta Stone that will make me like Connor?
Connor, yeah, Rosetta Stone Connor series.
I'll tell you what, this didn't come from minerals, all right?
We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
President Biden signing a number of executive orders today to strengthen the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid. A 3-month enrollment period is being opened so more people can get insurance if they need it amid the pandemic. A team of doctors from the World Health Organization now out of quarantine in Wuhan, China. They will be investigating the origins of the novel coronavirus. Some congressional Republicans now moving away from an impeachment conviction for Donald Trump in favor of censure. ABC's Alex Prochet.
The Republican leader in the House is imploring other members of his party to stop fighting each other. Kevin McCarthy, who's expected to meet with former President Trump in Florida today, told colleagues on a conference call to focus on defeating the Biden agenda and, quote, cut the crap out. In the meantime, the Homeland Security Department has issued a rare national terrorism advisory, warning that violent extremists who support Trump could feel emboldened after the Capitol attack.
Climate change now a national security issue. The Pentagon ordered to start including climate risk analysis and simulations in war games. This is ABC News.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees, and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN.
This is Dale Jackson, and you're listening to Boomer and the Beard, the show that survives on your low expectation.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I love you, babe. This song goes out to you. Oh, all right, all you cool cats and kittens. This goes out to all the dreamers out there. It's a good song.
It is a good song. Sonny and Cher.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Like you said.
Homeboy. We need to add that. We need to add that in on the last part of him saying that, because I'm sure you could like put some of his words together.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To create homeboy.
Come on, man.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about homeboy.
Oh yeah, I bet you could.
Why don't you do that?
I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll have it done by tomorrow.
That would be great.
Because after that, I won't care. Sorry, Zach. I will care.
No,
I will
it's
have
okay.
compassion, and I'll
No,
send you snippets
you
every now
You
and
need to
then.
send me nothing.
I'll send you snippets.
You don't need to do any of that.
I'll send you a
we
picture of
appreciate
me
the thought, but
saying,
really
"Hey,
and truly, we're going to be okay.
Miss my face.
We will miss you. That we will. We will miss you for sure. At least for like 30 minutes or so.
Oh, you're giving me 30 minutes. Wow.
Bazinga!
I was expecting like 2, but hey, I'll take
No,
30.
look, I love the back and forth. I love it.
It's wonderful.
You don't love it so much, but I love it.
It's
I'll argue with a wall.
I know you
it
will.
doesn't bother me. None of this bothers
I know
me at
you
all.
will.
You get worked up though, and that's why I try to not work you up. So I just let it kind of die
I just
off.
get sad of how you sometimes are.
And that's fair. That's fair. I don't like me either, but it certainly makes a good talk radio show. So
Today's actually National Fun at Work Day.
Hey, we're having fun now.
It's also National Kazoo Day.
Oh my! Why did you not bring a kazoo?
I don't own one.
That's
where would you find one,
Connor? I don't know.
Before 6 in the morning, I have no idea.
I don't know why you're the go-to on the kazoo here, but any idea where we might find a kazoo?
During business hours, I don't know.
Would it be right next to the vape pipe at Shell?
Hans! You got a kazoo!
One you suck in, the other one you blow.
Whoa!
I can't do a kazoo. How do you do a kazoo?
No,
that was close to it.
Just humming, right? That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I wonder if there's like a CD out of
I'm sure
best songs
there
in
is.
Best
kazoo
hits.
music.
I am sure that there is.
Kazoo Kids original trap mix. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Wow, play it. Play it right now.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing like the What is this? I'm so nervous right now.
I know, right?
I'm so nervous.
Oh yeah, I can't do it.
No.
Yeah.
There was a.
Golly, that was nerve-wracking. Don't ever let me do that ever again.
I was
Play a song
holding my
we've
breath.
never listened to, just completely raw-dogged on the radio. Like
It had to be kids trap music. I mean, if it went really south, I guess that would be awful that someone did that.
What were you about to say, Connor? Before I distracted you.
Yeah. No, that was there was some old like educational type music class video of some kid with a kazoo that the internet picked up and made into, just started manipulating and editing all around. and I think that's one of the things. They called him the kazoo kid. He was all over the place.
Was the kazoo
5
like
years
really
ago.
an instrument, or was it made for people that really can't play instruments?
No, it's not really an instrument. I mean, it's an instrument, but it's not really an instrument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was a joke that went too far.
It takes no talent to play.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, don't do it yet because I gotta get through commercials.
You kill me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. I'm trying to find. We just got a message on Facebook here about.
All right, here we go. Play this. It's got to be gold right here.
I was just Billie Jean with a kazoo.
Apparently, that's a kill. That's not a kazoo.
There it is.
God bless the internet. God.
You know how they say that when you watch SpongeBob SquarePants, your brain cells explode?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty
didn't know
much
they
the
said that.
same kind of thing right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they've said
Did they
that
say
for
that?
years. Oh, yeah.
Is that like just a common saying?
No, it's not a common saying. There was a meme that was, well, it wasn't even a meme back then because it was so long ago.
Am I still
but-
live?
No.
I fell down a wormhole. Hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
A guard from North Carolina, Michael Jordan.
Wow.
No, not fighting out of the red corner. He stands 4 foot 7 inches tall. He's got a reach of 37 inches, 12 stone from London, England. His name is John Bones Jones.
This video has 610,000 views.
Oh, my gosh.
And now for your starting lineup. Catching and batting first, Connor Higgins. Batting second, the second baseman from Georgetown University, Johnny Appleseed. So good. That is so good.
You're distorting so much in my ears. It sounds like you're a kazoo.
Right? Exactly.
Well, that should.
That motivates you. It gets you fired up right there.
If we
Yeah,
peaked
something
Hayden,
like
that's
that.
when you pull the volume back over there, buddy. If we're peaking, that's when you pull the volume back.
See, that's where the YouTube gets me, because like right here,
Yeah,
if you were-
wormholes.
I would fall, because now I'm looking at the other things that are on here, is the suggested things: how to play kazoo like a saxophone, which I'm in. Operation
I almost spewed my water everywhere.
He said, and I'm in.
All right. This is awful. So then it goes into Operation Band Prank. Then it has a kid. Have you ever had a dream like this? And then the next video is called Slap Nuts. So
Oh.
so I'm in.
Did you say slap nuts?
Actually, it says so I cut
Does
out
that
a
have
word.
anything to do with nut juice?
It was a slap chop, but I cut that out. But I
Wow.
didn't want to add the other word in. But yeah, there's. So I mean, that's how I would get lost in YouTube.
You talking about
land.
slap my nuts?
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Joe
wormhole.
Brooks on Facebook here says China builds 65% of the solar panels, have monopoly on the rare earth metals to make them. Petroleum products make all the plastics, and what lubrication are they using in the windmills? And 46 is killing the oil. Yeah, Joe, we don't understand either, buddy. This is one of those situations where you just don't really get it. I put out a meme yesterday, and if you want to share this, you should go to our Facebook page, A Boomer in the Beard, and do so. But it says, "Hang on, Joe. You got 4 years. You don't have to ruin the country in your first week. Hang on, Joe. You got 4 whole years, buddy." Yeah, I'm telling you what. He sure has pencil whipped his way through this thing. I'm talking about just going and crack that pencil whip.
Yeah, maybe he just hadn't signed his name in the last 57 years, and he's just excited about it. I
right?
can still write my name.
He hasn't needed to sign autographs in a long time. And now they want his John Hancock all over the place. Now, what am I signing again?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so
and then
good.
also the his little funny, "Send that to Mr. President."
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, you kidding me? Are
Wait,
you
what?
12?
What happened? Did I miss
In that
something?
in that same thing where Joe Biden was signing the documents or whatever, and he said, "What am I signing?" Right after that, he said, "Send this to the president," and laughed and looked at Miss Harris, and they had a little funny moment. That ha 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 ha, like, oh, he's so presidential.
Yeah.
You know, that was the thing.
But
Everything
if
Trump did.
had it been Trump, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
What a kid! Be a man. I set you up there. That's a good song.
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
I'm a man.
That's right.
I'm Joe Biden. I'm 95.
Come after me. I'm a man. I've been a politician 47 years.
Yeah.
What an
I've only
idiot.
got 6 months left.
Who's going to kill him, Sandy?
Why do you always ask that question?
I'm just curious. I mean, it seems to be something you are quite sure this is going to happen. I don't disagree with you. I'm just wondering who you.
I think it's going to be Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith.
There you go. Yes. And they're going to be wearing their dark glasses. They're going to have a pen. Yep.
It'll be one of those ant people that's in that show. They're all talk like they're from Brooklyn.
Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah. Exactly. I could see that happening.
Not that
Big time.
Not your best Brooklyn accent there.
Well, that's what those little ant guys sound like. I'm trying to do those. Maybe they weren't necessarily from Brooklyn. They had like a.
No, they were like New York taxi cab driver.
Yes.
Taxi cab driver. Good Lord. Taxi cab driver accents for sure.
Yeah.
So who's going to kill him, Sandy? How's it going to go? Is it going to be the candlestick in the library?
Could be.
Or the revolver in the den?
No, too obvious.
Too obvious. No, only the Clintons use guns.
Exactly.
They'll fake a robbery, shoot you in the back, and not take anything off your person. So
Correct.
It'll be the diaper in the bathroom.
You're listening to Boomer and the.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of MyPillow, and like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. Pillows would go flat, I would flip-flop all night long, I would wake up with a sore neck, maybe a headache, or feel like I needed a nap even though I slept 8 hours. When I invented MyPillow, I wanted it to where you can move the patented fill to give you the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of sleep position. MyPillow will get you into that deep sleep faster, and you will stay there longer. It's not about how much time we spend in bed. It's about how much of that quality sleep we get. I do all of my own manufacturing right here in the United States. I have a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry MyPillow, and I give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. And here's my best offer ever. Buy your premium queen-sized MyPillow for $29.99. That's right, $29.99 for a premium queen-size MyPillow, only $5 more for the king size. Go to MyPillow.com/radio specials. Use promo code BEARD at checkout.
Are you tired? Do you suffer from chronic fatigue, neuropathy, or joint pain? Call Madison Integrative Medicine. Our amazing staff will provide an individualized patient experience focused on your overall health to treat the cause, not just the problem. Utilizing both traditional and natural medicine. Don't let the symptoms become overwhelming. Treat them preventatively with Madison Integrative Medicine on Slaughter Road in Madison. Call 256-325-0955. That's 325-0955.
Karen's a quilter.
Karen's Quality Quilts. Quality custom quilts quickly.
How's the quilting business, Karen?
Kind of quiet. My quest to quadruple my quilting sales has created a quagmire.
Can I be candid, Karen?
Okay.
You need a website that can encompass the quality of your quilts.
I know quilts, but I know no computers. They're confusing.
But there are people who know coding like you know quilting.
Who's that?
I'm glad you asked. Web Underdog creates websites that don't just catch the eye, they catch customers. And they're as user-friendly for you as they are for your clients. We build high-quality, clean, well-coded, custom designs for organizations of all sizes that are affordable, professional, and specially made for your brand and visitors. Outside of responsive web design, Web Underdog also offers search engine optimization, website management, and so much more. Give your business the professional touch and contact Web Underdog for a free web design quote. Call 256-998-0667. That's 998-0667 and online at webunderdog.com. Web Underdog, your local web design and SEO agency.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular Sport Clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
Hayden's enjoying it. He's like,
we will make America great again. We will make America great again.
That's what it sounds like when your computer gets a virus.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Oh my God.
I won't do that anymore. I'm sorry.
And the beard. I love it. It doesn't bother me at all.
Could that be our official theme music?
Hey, that's an idea.
I tell you what, I don't hate it. I'll tell you one thing, I don't hate it at all.
Zach is like, well,
I don't hate that even a little bit. Connor's like, I quit.
He's
like, literally, I'll never come back.
We would stand out for sure.
No doubt about that.
Did you hear the U.S. Postal Service is going to release a Star Wars stamp?
No,
this
they're
year?
not. Oh, Lord.
Are you want to guess what day?
Yeah, whatever.
May the 4th.
There you go. May the 4th. Mark it on your calendar.
How like inventive.
I know, it's cutting edge.
First person to ever do that. I'm sure it was Biden's idea.
Probably was.
Gosh.
May the 4th be with
So do we know who Jen Psaki is? Anybody? Bueller?
Nope.
So I don't either. It looks like she's the White House press secretary.
Yeah.
How about that?
Name.
How about that? She's the White House press secretary. Those who are seeking guidance from the White House. Oh, we talked yesterday
She's
about
the ginger in chief.
Yeah.
We talked about how the GameStop and AMC, how Reddit rallied some unnatural and unusual and quite frankly dangerous stock market trends over the last 48 hours or so, and a lot of people were seeking guidance from the White House. And I mean, because this is it's really hard. It's really hard to understand what's going on, and so people were asking the White House for advice, and let's see. She offered a very bizarre response to people's questions about the incident. They said, "Hey, what's going on with the stock market?" She replied, "Well, I'm happy to repeat that we have the first female Treasury Secretary and a team that's surrounding her." Said Psaki, quote, "Often questions about market will send to them, but our team is one. Of course, our economy team, including Secretary Yellen and others, are monitoring the situations, though. It's a good reminder that the stock market isn't the only measure of the health of our economy. It doesn't reflect how working and middle-class families are doing." Like, what?
Yeah. They're cutting edge.
Hey, what time were we supposed to be at that wedding on Saturday? Well, thankfully, there's going to be a male and a female, and they're going to be wed. There's going to be a party, and people are going to be there, and it's going to be fun. Furthermore, don't speed. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything that would get you in trouble. That's the answer to literally. That's how ridiculous the answer to the question is. Like this is here's a quote from social media. "Pitch perfect expression of the defining neoliberal mentality here. We have an extraordinary political and cultural conflict involving intergenerational wealth, vast disparities of power, and a deeply corrupt financial system, and this is all the Biden White House has to say about it."
They're struggling. Just like I said, let them talk. Everybody, we just need to
just shut up.
Just let them
talk. Good Lord. Is this for real? We want to bring identity politics into a question about the stock market? It does appear as though, we've never impeached a private citizen before. In fact, I would argue it's not even legal. But Rand Paul called a vote. Thank the Lord. And the way they do this is they kind of call a vote on some early stuff that isn't quite it's a neat system that the way it works. Basically, the senators can just call a vote, I guess, and he did. And 45 of the 50 GOP members are on the record declaring the proceedings unconstitutional, which makes the Senate hearing dead on arrival, which means it's not going to happen. So glad to clear that up. Now, that won't stop them from talking about Donald Trump.
Oh, they're going to talk about – they will talk about impeaching him for the next 4 years. It's not going to stop because they have nothing else to talk about.
Can I tell you what's going to happen with Donald Trump? You guys want my input here?
I don't know, but Apprentice episode 58, when it comes back, is going to be off the charts. It's back on NBC. I was fired.
On Onan.
Gosh.
So it's going to be on Newsmax. So Donald Trump needs to not run again. He's going to be a kingmaker for sure. But I'll tell you what's going to happen. For the first year or so, he's probably going to bluster like he's going to run again. And then he's going to get over there in his private life and realize how good he's got it and be like, whew, this show is fun.
I can't find myself. I've looked at it, and I've had people.
He took a beating.
Say something to me. Like, I've had people say, a lot of people know who you are. You should run for, mayor. And I'm like, why?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I want to do things good for the community, but the amount of scrutiny and stuff that you get. I mean, if I'm Donald Trump, if I'm his family, I would say, Dad, don't put us through that again.
Yeah. I'll probably run for city council one day just because I feel like at some point I'm going to get involved in politics. My wife and I were talking about it the other night, but that's probably the highest level that I would ever want to be involved in, just because, well, one, there's more skeletons in my closets than I'd like to, maybe even than I remember.
Yeah.
And so, anytime you run through politics, it's a what'd you call it earlier? A rectal exam? Yeah, that's what it would feel like. But not like the COVID rectal exam. Not that kind of COVID rectal exam. Come in the back door.
I mean, I guess it's the one thing that I would
come in the back door.
Yeah.
You should run for mayor, Clay.
No way.
Boomer for mayor. You heard it here first. Clay Coleman is running for mayor in Madison, Alabama. You heard it right here.
Previous mayor got reelected with 8,000 votes. I would hope I could do better than that.
I think you know 8,000 people.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know what I do. I just say,
you just get out there and be
hey
like,
guys, for the next 4 years, whatever.
Now, yes, my name is Clay Coleman, and I'm running for mayor of Madison County. This is an ad paid for by friends of Clay Coleman. As your mayor, I intend to impart the strategy of meh.
Right.
When it comes to fiscal policy, meh. School systems, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that would probably be a good platform.
I'm sure there'd be a lot of people go, hell yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
About time.
Oh, yeah.
You mean an indifferent politician?
Yes.
Oh, we'd like one of those. No, I did. I saw a thing yesterday, maybe the day before. It was a guy running for Senate out of Tennessee, and his website is Lenny. I think. Let me double check this. Is Lenny 4 Senate.com. I think this is correct. Let me make sure. No. Is it Congress? Lenny for Congress? Lenny Ladner, I think is his name. Anybody know what I'm talking about here?
Bueller?
Yeah, vote for Lenny.
Yeah. Lenny Ladner. It's Ladner for Congress. It's his okay. There it is. All right. So, and he's got the best platform I've ever seen. So I saw this. Look, you see this truck right here?
Yeah.
So he's got a 18-wheeler that drives through North Alabama here. See this, Connor? And the tractor on the trailer says, more government equals less freedom, less government equals more freedom. Vote for Lenny.com. There it is. Vote for Lenny.
How's my driving? Call 800.
So, but he does have a very simple premise, and I honestly do like this. He says that I will vote against any legislature or proposals that increases the size, cost, or extends the reach or power of the federal government. That is his simple and sole platform. So how he's going to vote, it's easy. Will this proposal, if it's passed, increase the size, cost, or extend the reach or power of the federal government? If the answer is yes, he votes no. If the answer is no, he votes yes. I mean, look, I get Tennessee education is something, but it's pretty simple. Right. And he's not wrong.
Yeah, run against the mayor. What's your stance? I'm not him.
For the record, we love the mayor.
Yeah, I'm not knocking
nice
the
guy.
mayor.
Nice guy. We're being facetious.
Mayor Paul Finley's a great guy.
Yeah. And here in Athens, we've got Ronnie, Mayor Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor Ronnie Marks. We had him on the show quite a bit. He was reelected.
I thought the mayor of Athens was Jamie Cooper. Is he not?
I'm so tempted right now. Lord Jesus,
I love Jamie Cooper. I like him.
Lord Jesus, please give me wisdom and discernment to not say anything that I will regret.
I'm not from here. I'm a foreign.
I'm really trying to this is the one moment that I wish I was wearing my mask because then you wouldn't be able to see me having to cover my mouth.
I'm a foreign exchange student. I'm not from here.
All you would hear is goodness thank you for that, Boomer.
Oh man.
Thank you for that moment of clarity.
Woo!
I was all wrong.
May the Lord bless and keep you.
That's what they told me at the Waffle House.
I'm walking in a minefield. I go to church with a man, Zach. Don't do it. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait!
I love Jamie and Gloria.
You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
WVNN Athens. WVNN FM Trinity. A Cumulus station. It's 6 o'clock. News starts now.
From ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The latest executive actions from the new administration include strengthening the Affordable Care Act and Medicaid. ABC's Lana Moise has the details.
The Department of Health and Human Services is expected to open a 3-month special enrollment period from February 15th through May 15th to allow more Americans to sign up for health care as the pandemic continues to take lives. The Biden administration will also ask agencies to review policies, including those that make it more difficult to enroll and undermine protections for people with pre-existing conditions, including complications related to COVID-19.
The Biden team's new senior advisor on COVID response says it'll be months before vaccines are readily available to the public. Andy Slavitt telling reporters any stockpile that may have existed previously no longer exists.
Our practice is to maintain a rolling inventory of 2 to 3 days of supply that we can use to supplement any shortfalls in production and to ensure that we are making deliveries as committed.
For everyday Americans, trying to get a shot has become a lesson in computer savvy.
There's a lot of clicking, so I don't know how anybody 75 and older would do it.
Lisa Brennan in Peabody, Massachusetts, trying to get a shot for her 81-year-old mother. As Republicans in the Senate move away from possible impeachment conviction toward a possible censure of President Trump, there are new warnings out about more violence.
Law enforcement on edge as the FBI races to arrest all those who staged the insurrection on Capitol Hill. The massive scale of the probe becoming clearer. Homeland Security issuing a rare, urgent bulletin warning. Right-wing militants and lone wolves may target elected officials and government facilities, and were emboldened by the January 6th Capitol riot.
That's ABC Chief Law and Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas. Facebook announcing during an earnings call it's going to start taking moves to turn down the temperature on political discussions on the platform. This is ABC News.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated price competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino. And believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 800-721-4880. That's 800-721-4880. 800-721-4880. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at selectquote.com/commercials, or price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And then it was like I stepped funny, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I could barely walk on it. Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600. At Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic, we've got your back. Come see us today.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Oh, well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees, and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
My great-great-aunt Bertha May had certain words she would not let us say at the dinner table. Nowadays, if you're a government contractor, CMMC is one of those words. Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification. It's where you've got to be in the DoD world if you want to bid and win government contracts. 256-975-4758. My friends at Simple Helix, look, they're not afraid, and they can show you a cost-effective path to becoming CMMC compliant. What that means, they're going to help you navigate the process. They're going to make a plan, and they're going to get you to those big government contracts you need. Give my friends at Simple Helix a call today at 256-975-4758. That's 975-4758. Tell them the Beard sent you.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
Really? Really?
Nothing.
That's because I had it muted.
Happy Kazoo Day. Bohemian Rhapsody. Everybody sing along. Eyes and see.
I'm just a poor boy from a poor family.
Something. Easy come, easy go. You
Look at Connor. Look at Connor's face. Look at Connor's face.
I will be willing to bet
Connor loves a kazoo.
that if we gave Ronald enough time,
Oh.
he has a kazoo in his house.
Ronald, do you have a kazoo in your home?
Oh my gosh. No, I do not have a kazoo in my house.
Oh. Welcome to the show,
Unless
Ronald.
That's a euphemism.
Whoa.
Sorry. Hey, family show. Back to.
Is that what you guys call it, or?
I mean, I have no clue what that meant. It was just. I just thought I would throw. All right,
Somebody give me a my kazoo. Hey, what's he talking about?
My segment's over. I'll see you guys later.
Don't try that on date night. Whatever you do.
Oh my gosh.
Ronald, how's life going?
I mean, since Biden took office, I mean, pretty horrible. I mean, the economy's bad. You know, GameStop is up, and all that stuff. I built a loft bed. That's horrible. You know, everything's bad since Biden took over. How about you?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Yeah,
pretty much the same. I mean, pipe layers losing their jobs.
Well, I did hear about that.
Biden promising not to do things and then turning around and completely doing them, stuff like that.
He stopped pumping oil too, didn't he? Didn't I read yesterday that he stopped pumping oil, or was that 2 days ago?
No, we're killing oil.
Everything's going to be run on solar panels and wind turbines.
or human gas.
Right.
I'm sure there's
and landfills.
Plenty of that. But that also
diaper recycling.
Does human gas not cause global warming, but cow farts do?
I think it's the amount, right? Yeah.
So larger cows are bigger problems?
I mean, that's what I assume. But you know what assuming does.
Yes, I do. So. It makes you a kazoo.
Yeah, exactly. The funny thing about all that clean energy, though, is, I mean, if you really look at it, a lot of that clean energy has its problems too. It's just I'm not saying it's not better or worse. It's just different. I mean, but it all has problems.
So speaking of clean problems, a new form of COVID test is on the market.
Oh, do tell.
Let's assume, Ronald, that your body is a house, and your house has a front door and a back door. Let's say, I'm trying to be cautious about this. Let's just say that the new COVID test enters through the back door and hangs out in your house, spinning in circles for 10 entire seconds.
For 10 seconds.
10 seconds. So here, we're coming to the door. We're opening the door.
Uh-huh.
We're inside the back door. Now, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Still there, 1007, 1008, 1009. And now we're done spinning on 10.
Spinning like electric toothbrush?
Like they literally just rotate it around as it enters the back door.
We're talking about the small of my back, right?
Yes. The only back door that you have. The back door that's typically used for the exiting of the body, not the entering of the body.
Oh, that's where your champ stamp is.
That's where mine is.
So what? I got a couple questions about this.
So
drive-through testing is going to be awkward.
Yeah.
Well, I doubt you would go drive-through testing and do that, right? Like, I mean,
you'd have to have
instead of sticking your nose out the window, you stick your booty out the window.
Convertible only.
Yeah. Well, you just roll your window down and just prop her up on the window there.
Get in the back of the El Camino. Sounds right.
Hey, honey, we're going down here to get one of them rapid tests. Put your birdie bridges on. Put on you some clean underwears.
Brings new meaning to that song. What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk?
Oh my gosh! Oh,
10 seconds.
Do we need a new test? Is it more accurate?
Yeah, it's a whole lot more accurate.
I mean, they take stool samples from old people all the time to test stuff, and it's an accurate way to test. So,
but do you have to get it in progress?
Some of the people on your show that didn't like rap probably are very used to having.
Oh, wow!
I'm just putting it out there.
My man. You're my favorite. I swear.
I love every single one of them, but they're probably listening to this segment being like, "Yeah, that makes a lot of sense."
Alex Wang, 21, told Hayden.
Yes.
You're unmuted, buddy.
Oh.
Alex Wang, 21, told Vice News that he had not one, but two anal swabs at a hotel. At a hotel.
At a hotel. That's totally legit.
He was not seeing a doctor.
Yeah.
Her name was Kazoo. And
Cheryl cost $30.
Oh, my goodness.
Did he have them at the same time?
Wasn't covered by insurance.
Not entirely sure.
Oh, there was a copay, but it was not. And that deductible sucks.
One person said, "I'm worried I will fart while being swabbed."
Well, that's the worst of your problems.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, it takes me back to my wife's childbirth, and I mean, if that's the worst, I mean,
whoa!
I mean, stuff just comes out accidentally.
You're just
it
sitting
happens.
there so proud of yourself as you're explaining all of this, and I think that's what I love the best. You're just like, matter of fact, here it is.
Well, that's the best and worst thing about me. I mean, the only people think I say crap. They're like, how can you believe that? And it's like, oh, I don't. I mean, I'll say anything. Like, I just want to see reaction. Like, and sometimes I believe it, and sometimes I don't.
The only thing I can't even say anal swab. Just that.
Yeah,
that could be the worst.
Let's just call it the backdoor test.
The bum test.
Like, Morton. I predict normal doctors' offices have just like kind of elevator music, but when you're getting the anal swab, it's.
Bow, 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 bow. I've been feeling low.
Ronald, you can't hear the music, buddy. Sorry.
It's never going to give you up in kazoo, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
You just got Rick,
you got something rolled.
Rick rolled.
Rick rolled, yeah.
Yeah, Rick rocked, Rick rolled, whatever it is.
You got booty rolled. Oof, gosh.
So what's with the kazoo?
Today's National Kazoo Day.
Oh.
Yeah, so we got.
I'll have to tell my wife that.
Ronald was like, oh. Okay.
It's steak and a kazoo day.
Yeah. I've lost control. I've lost control of the show.
Ronald needs a family YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He does.
Holderson family, here we come.
And do the goat call.
You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back with Ronald G.U. Legg here shortly.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
What's better than pizza? That's right, nothing. Well, maybe except for the many ways you can eat it.
I like thinner crust. Oh, and with a side of ranch. Mm-hmm.
I'll take mine with a pretty crazy assortment of toppings. Thousands. With a side of wings. Hot ones.
Pizza. It's a beautiful thing and found all over the world. But for your slice of the pie here locally, you want to try Donato's Pizza in Madison. Enjoy our famous pizzas loaded with edge-to-edge toppings, 100 slices of pepperoni, the family recipe sausage, fresh hand-cut veggies, and premium cheeses like our aged smoked provolone. You'll notice the Donato's difference. But why stop there? We also offer subs, calzones, wings, and desserts. Don't keep eating those same old leftovers. Make tonight a Donato's night with Donato's Pizza on Madison Boulevard in Madison. Call 256-772-6789. That's 772-6789. And online at Donatos.com. Donato's Pizza, where every piece is important.
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back. That same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for 1 low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to MyPillow.com. radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, MyPillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
When people walk through our doors, they all see something different.
A treehouse.
Our dream home.
Our cabin in the woods.
A new golf course community.
When you have every conceivable building material imaginable in place, the possibilities are limitless.
Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop. Let us bring your home improvement project to life. The best products and name brands in residential and commercial building supplies. From lumber to Benjamin Moore paints, DeWalt tools, custom millwork, doors, and more. Looking for something specific? Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is here to make sure you find the products you need to complete your home projects. Pay a visit today to Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop on Clinton Street in Athens and online at PurcellLumberandMillShop.com. Or for questions, give us a call at 256-232-6320. Purcell Lumber and Mill Shop in Athens, where builders, remodelers, and home improvement specialists come to shop.
Stay informed and entertained all day long. Only on WVNN.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So thankful you choose to join us here each and every single day. What would we do without you? I don't know. That's a good question. What would we do? BoomerandBeard.com. Boomer and Beard. Spell out the word and. For all things a Boomer and the Beard, we're so thankful that you support this show the way that you do. So let's bring Ronald back. Have Ronald Gulick joining us from the commie land of Virginia. Ralph Northam and his communist regime ruling Virginia with a iron fist, much like the Papa Doc days in Haiti. And I'm kidding. I was
Papa
just
Doc.
Hey,
Zach, every time you hit that falsetto note, it's extremely exciting.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
I do what I can just for you.
I know you do. I know you do.
I just want you to be able to utilize your kazoo.
Okay. Yep. I don't think the last time a kazoo has been in my mouth is it's been quite a while. Like
oh my gosh!
I mean, that's the one where it has like a bigger end and a smaller end. You have to like hum into it to make a sound. Sandy, I don't know why this is funny.
I'm so sorry. It's just funny to me. I don't know why, but it is just coming. I guess it's the way you're delivering it. I don't know. It's just so.
Can we have a listener call in and explain why this is funny, please?
Oh my gosh!
I don't think we want any.
No, we don't want.
866-494-9866. 866-494-WVNN. Are we funny? Yes or no? That's the only question we need
get one
answered.
caller that would go, the kazoo was actually an instrument that was born in the early Greek years.
Yeah, and we'd say, thanks, John from Elkmont. Have a great day. But
back in my day, we didn't have guitars. We just had a kazoo. They didn't invent the guitar until... I don't know when they
866-494-9866. Maybe you are a kazoo specialist. Maybe you majored in the kazoo in college. Maybe you've played the kazoo in a marching band, or maybe I don't know. There's 100 things that could be the case, and we just want to hear from you kazoo loving people out there. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's today on National Kazoo Day. Yeah. We salute you, Mr. and Mrs. Kazoo player.
It's also National Have Fun at Work Today, and if you really want to have fun at work,
you'll listen to a kazoo.
Take a kazoo.
Take a kazoo and just start, randomly during the day, throwing out your jams.
Blow into the big hole and let it come up.
It doesn't make the sound the same sound when you go to the small end.
I mean, there's so many directions we could take this.
I am officially terrified. The phones are lighting up. 866-494-9866. We're going to go to line 2 and talk to Zach, of all people. I did not orchestrate this. So, Zach.
Another Zach.
Yeah, welcome in here, big guy. What do you got?
Jack.
Jack! It's all right. Hey, English is hard.
The same old Jack that calls you all the time.
Well, hey, Sam.
What do you think about Enrique Torres?
I didn't hear what you said, buddy.
What do you think about Enrique Torres?
I think it's a cool name, but I don't know who he is. Tell me who Enrique Torres is. I'd like to be named Enrique.
Please be a world champion kazoo player. That's what I want to know.
Well, he's not that good.
But he is a kazoo player?
You're talking about the wrestler, Enrique Torres?
No, the leader of the Proud Boys.
Oh. I mean, he could be a wrestler too, I guess.
He's probably wrestled with his own demons, if I had to guess. But the leader of the Proud Boys, I'm trying to find Ramon Enrique Torres. Not him. That's not him. It's not Ramon.
What did he do?
Yeah. What's the deal with Enrique Torres, Jack?
Well, he is fighting for American rights, trying to head off the Democrats and keep them from destroying this country.
Okay.
All right. We're talking about kazoos.
Thanks for the call, Jack. Jack, full of energy this morning. So thank you for the call, buddy. And Ramon Enrique Torres, fighting for the rights of all Americans.
No
He's still there. He's still there. Hayden, when I say thank you for the call, that's when you typically hang up, buddy. That's when you hang up the call. No, to answer your question, Jack, I don't have an answer because I don't. You just said the question was literally, what about Enrique Torres? I don't know. What about him, Jack? You told us he is fighting for the rights of all Americans. So, thank you, Enrique Torres, for being proud, being a boy, and leading the fight. Does that? I mean, how do I answer that question, Boomer?
I don't know.
I know how you answer that question. Can you turn my music up?
Do you like what is the sentiment towards the Proud Boys down there?
I don't know.
Ronald can't hear the music though.
Right now we're playing a kazoo-ukulele. It's a man playing a ukulele and a kazoo at the same time, doing the final countdown by Europe. I mean,
ba-da-bam-bam-bam, ba-da-bam-bam. Anyways, the sentiment towards the Proud Boys down here is, I think we don't really care much.
Well, I think when you talk about anal swabs and kazoos, it just brings out the best in people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm more concerned about somebody calling me and saying, "Hey, you got to take a COVID test, and we're going through the back door."
Right. Yeah. Oh, I know.
10 seconds is a long time to be rooting around in there.
I mean, if I don't wipe well down there,
whoa,
you have to be so deep.
Yeah, I mean that's what I don't understand. If they just need
use my underwear as the
if
swab?
they just need fecal matter, like take it out of a stool sample. Like you don't have to go rooting around in there. I don't understand.
I just about spit Diet Pepsi entire that whole wall right there.
What's the point? I mean, what are we trying to get fecal matter, or are we just trying to root around somewhere?
I mean, that's what they do with stool samples. That's
Call the
what it is.
roto-rooter. Have you seen the one they use for dogs? They stick it up there and they pull out some poop.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why we got to be up there rooting around for 10 minutes. 10 seconds.
We need better tests, you know. The rapid tests aren't cutting it.
That one ain't very rapid.
No.
I can promise you when I run for mayor of Madison, I will ban all
might not be
anal
rapid, but they
swabs.
might
There
call
will
it a
not be
quick
a
win.
single anal swab done in Madison, Alabama.
Oh, man, I can bet you there won't be very many anal swabs taken in Alabama, period, anyways. Oh.
I can see that. You sit down, the doctor goes, well, here, doc, I think I got the COVID. All right.
Turn around, bend over, grab your ankles.
Yeah, you have three options. There's the nasal test. There's the throat
where we're
swab,
literally going to touch your brain.
or bend over.
And we're literally going to touch your colon.
No way.
I mean,
and you're there, and
they could use it as a double up to the prostate exam, right? I mean, that's a positive.
Yeah, and then you're bent over, and your doctor goes, "So, what'd you listen to Boomer the Beard? What'd you think about the Proud Boys?"
That's right.
I don't know, doc.
As he's counting, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, spinning in circular motion, 1,006, 1,007. That's a long time, man.
That's more of a 20-second answer.
That is a long time.
Yes, 10 seconds is. That's an eternity. Whew, man. I hope he uses the small end.
Oh my gosh.
It's a swab, though, right? Like that's
yeah, it's a swab. Oh yeah, it's a swab. Yeah.
I mean, those things aren't very big, right?
No, I just.
Hope to God it doesn't break off.
Oh Lord. Oh.
I mean, that just poses a whole other problem.
That took a turn.
In the next segment.
Connor is done. He is checked
Connor
out.
is as far away from a microphone as he can possibly get right now. Like, he couldn't sit any further against the wall. Connor, you okay, buddy?
Been better.
Connor, have they gone through FLE for you yet?
Gone through who?
Family
FLE?
life education. Like sex ed, health.
Like 7th grade, I guess.
7th grade?
Oh, you're past 7th grade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's in 8th, but close.
I just don't know. I mean, down there in the South, you know, what age
does that
counts
mean?
for what grade?
What is that? Oh, what is that? I mean, I don't
I mean,
understand.
I had 21-year-olds in my sophomore class, so you know that
was Texas, so that's a different ballgame.
It is. It was Texas. It was Texas. But
I mean, and it wasn't like mainstream Texas. It was like East Texas, wasn't it?
I mean, it was Central Texas. It was Podunkville.
Podunkville.
So grew up on a farm. You know, raised cattle, did all that stuff.
And now look at you. You wear skinny jeans and CrossFit.
I know.
Awesome.
I'm sure your parents are super proud.
They are. Those skinny jeans would be hard to get off too. If the doctor was like, "I wanted to go in there," I'd be like, "Man, can you give me a few minutes? I gotta peel my jeans off." I mean, I could just bend over and like rip them for you, maybe, but.
Oh wow. Well, in all fairness, at least the accuracy is so much better.
Oh my God.
No false positives here.
No. Yeah.
Oh man.
Ronald, it's been a blast having you, buddy. You got anything planned for the day?
No, just working. Just a normal job, doing some recruiting, making some placements, you know. The good
I hear
stuff.
that. Making $1. Can't hide
Yeah.
money.
$100 bills, y'all.
Thank you, Ronald, for joining us as always. It's
Love you guys.
I love you too, buddy. Ronald Gulick joining us each and every Thursday. This is Boomer and the Beard, and we will be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
Trying to get more people the vaccines that were promised. The Biden administration is putting plans in place for more inoculations, but says the supplies that they were told would be there are not there. Here's ABC News Chief White House correspondent Cecilia Vega.
Sources tell ABC News discussions are now underway to call on as many as 10,000 service members to help administer shots at 100 sites around the country. But even with the White House plan to purchase 200 million more doses, the grim reality, the stockpile remains low.
The Department of Homeland Security has issued a rare national terrorism advisory warning that violent extremists who still support President Trump could feel emboldened by the Capitol attack and may be stockpiling ammunition or other supplies. There's now a bipartisan move underway in the Senate to censure President Trump instead of hold his impeachment trial on incitement of insurrection that could, some say, prevent him from ever running for office again. I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Remember being in your favorite sport clips, getting set for that great MVP haircut experience? Yeah, how about if we made that wait even shorter? Now, with Sport Clips On Deck text alerts, when you check in online or with our app, we'll text you a 15-minute heads up when it's time to head in. And when you're the next man up, you'll get another text to come take your seat. Less wait time, more prime time. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
Steve? Steve!
Oh, sorry. I have sleep apnea and my machine isn't set up.
It's the third time this week you've napped at your desk. I use AeroCare and was set up the very next day.
I've been waiting a week for someone to call.
AeroCare is amazing, and now I sleep like a baby, just not at work.
AeroCare specializes in all respiratory equipment. If you have sleep apnea or in need of oxygen, let AeroCare set you up. Call 256-469-3900. Let us help you breathe a little easier.
Are you tired? You suffer from chronic fatigue, neuropathy, or joint pain? Call Madison Integrated Medicine. Our amazing staff will provide an individualized patient experience focused on your overall health to treat the cause, not just the problem. Utilizing both traditional and natural medicine. Don't let the symptoms become overwhelming. Treat them preventatively with Madison Integrated Medicine on Slaughter Road in Madison. Call 256-325-0955. That's 325-0955.
You probably recognize the name Janice Dean. She is the senior meteorologist for Fox News. Now, unfortunately, she's getting news coverage herself, and for a tragic reason. Ms. Dean recently lost 2 family members to the coronavirus. Both her mother-in-law and her father-in-law were among the staggering number of New York State nursing home casualties, at least 6,600 deaths. Janice Dean is now adding her voice to those demanding a full, independent investigation into what happened. Ms. Dean says the examination must require the state health commissioner and others in the state government to provide real answers and accountability. Now, what we already know is horrible. Under Democrat Governor Andrew Cuomo, nursing homes were ordered to take thousands of patients sick with the virus, even though there were plenty of available hospital beds elsewhere in the state. Those New York nursing homes became factories of death as the corona patients infected vulnerable elderly residents. So far, Andrew Cuomo has been protected by the media. He hasn't been called out by CNN, Axios, the New York Times, or the Amazon Prime Washington Post. They're too busy trying to blame the coronavirus on President Trump. Ms. Dean, you, your loved ones, thousands of other families deserve to know what happened and why. Sadly, I don't know. I doubt you'll get those answers from Democrats or their drive-by media accomplices. They're still trying to sweep it all under the rug. Last year, there was a victim of identity theft every 3 seconds. That means a cyber bad guy could be selling your personal info on the dark web without you even knowing it. That's just one form of identity theft. Now, you might miss certain threats to your identity by just relying on bank statements or monitoring your credit. The solution? LifeLock identity theft protection. LifeLock sees certain threats that you could miss on your own. Plus, if you become a victim of identity theft, a U.S.-based identity restoration specialist will help you fix your problems. Of course, no one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock can help protect your personal information. Save up to 25% off your first year at LifeLock.com using the promo code RUSH. Just go to LifeLock.com or call 800-440-4833 and enter the promo code RUSH.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful, bearded host, and I'm so thankful you choose to join us here each and every day. Got me a swig of my tea here and my top. There it is. Thank you, buddy. I dropped my top. So, Connor, how you feeling right now?
A little tired.
Tired of what?
Being awake.
Okay, just curious. I gave you an opportunity there. Just want to see if you'd take it. Hayden, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Appreciate you leaving John on the line there, or Jack, or whatever his name was.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It was perfect. It worked out pretty well. So I glad that. Look, fodder is always fun, right? So I have a story that came in yesterday. So, as you know, we have many law enforcement friends on this show. Maybe have a better relationship with some of the ones in the early morning than we should. Sandy may be more of their favorite than me. But then again, I got to pass too, and then I got to take it on my second go around. So, you know, it all works out. I was speeding, so that's all that matters. But I communicate with some of them throughout the day. And so yesterday I went to our downtown building, and I was moving some of our stuff out, and we have these 2 Civil War era shotguns, and they're huge, they're gigantic, and walking them from the Gray and Holt building to my car, just in the open, is always a challenge. Because people look at you like you're a nutbag.
Yeah, like, what are you doing with that?
Like not realizing that literally 150 years ago, people walked around down there with guns on their hips all the time. But that's neither here nor there. So I texted this particular officer, and I said, "Officer, in case you get a phone call or you hear a call go out over the radio about some madman with a beard walking around the square with guns, I just want you to know I'm moving some old school rifles and shotguns and stuff to my truck, so you guys don't go code and come flying down here over a madman with a gun on the square." And he laughed and he was like, "I'm actually not a big deal, not on shift today, but I do have a story to tell you about yesterday." I was like, "Well, give me a call when you get a second." So he calls me. So I'll paraphrase this and protect the innocent as best I can. I have permission to talk about this as long as I protect certain information. So they get a call the other day for crazy person taking off all their clothes.
It's routine.
Yeah, pretty routine. So 3 officers respond. They get in the area that the crazy person was last seen ripping their clothes off. And the radio goes out. And he had his window down as he was kind of looking around, and he hollered at the other officer. He said, hey, where was he last seen? Through the window, And he was like, right over there. And so the officer kind of takes off that direction and sees the man. And the man just beelines for his car. So police cars are supposed to lock automatically. When they go under power, when they go into drive and you hit the gas pedal, they lock. So the officer saw that the man was approaching him very quickly and started trying to roll his window up. But the man closed the distance really fast. And so, the officer actually had to pull his weapon and say, "Do not get in my car." The guy, comes into the car. So, fearing for his safety, he actually holstered his weapon because he didn't want to be tussling around with a live a weapon in his hand. He commences to pull in the dude across, knocks his computer out of the way, his brand new drink. This dude, by the way, not wearing all of his clothing, brings him across and is just trying to subdue this guy, right?
Oh, my
This guy's in his, he just opened the door and got in the front seat.
Naked.
And, yeah, almost naked. He had something on the lower half, but not everything.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
And so he's looking in his rearview mirror thinking, these other officers they're gonna see this. They're gonna see this. And he can't get to his radio. He's fighting for his life at this point. He doesn't know. Some random dude came and got in his car, opened his door, got in his car, and now they're fighting.
And it's never fun to fight naked people.
No. Lord, no.
I back out of that fight.
So he's fighting, and he's looking in his rearview mirror okay, the other cops are going to see this, right? They're going to see this, right? And they're not, he can't get to the radio, nothing. So he starts tapping on the brake pedal. He just starts jamming on the brake pedal, thinking somebody behind him will see his lights flashing, his brake lights. They don't move. Yeah. So finally he's like, I have no choice. So he gets on his radio and he's like, get up here. And here they come and they pull the guy out. I mean, and the guy resists. He ended up getting roughed up pretty good, which.
Good night.
But think about that, dude.
What's the code for? I'd love to talk to a cop to find out what's the code that you radio. Usually 10,
naked people in my
What
is the code for naked guy in my car?
Right.
But yeah, I told him. I said, man, you're honest to God, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Because that could have turned really, really ugly, really, really fast.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I told him he great restraint for not waxing dude. I'd have put him down.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would have anyways. I've never been in that situation, never been trained, but it's amazing how much folks, if you don't know a law enforcement, and this conversation with him brought up a concept that I want to explore, right? I think we need to open up to cops, law enforcement officers, previous law enforcement officers, retired law enforcement officers, to send us stories so we can talk about some of their stories on the air, some of the real life everyday stories that these heroes go through, because ultimately a lot of these people out here in the world today don't have a clue what cops go through.
Right.
They don't have the first idea how hard it is to do their job, and they want to talk about them as if they're animals hunting black people, right? Like they get this bad rap, and it's not true. I know most of the law enforcement officers in Athens, and there's not a bad man amongst them.
Mm-hmm.
And one woman, she taught my Sergeant Flanagan, I think her name is. She's awesome too. I told her I'd give her a shout out. So. What do you think?
That's a great idea.
Giving cops the opportunity. So if you're a law enforcement officer, or you're retired law enforcement, or you know a law enforcement officer, stories that are clean enough for a family radio show, but are fun enough for us to get a good laugh out of. There's a part of this story that I just told you that we're not allowed to talk about that I'll tell you about off air, because it got worse when they got to the jail. It got way worse.
Oh wow!
It got
Definitely,
way worse.
there's a definite gap right now since we don't have live PD or anything of that on TV.
Yeah, well, it's all canceled.
Yeah.
We're missing that part.
Yeah, anyway, I'm thankful that my officer buddy was able to get in and out of that situation safely and didn't hurt himself or the other guy. Right? I mean, it could have gone
way worse.
Could have gone really, really bad. So thankful that he was okay, but it was glad he got a fun story out of it. His adrenaline was just absolutely bouncing all day.
He could have got a COVID test.
Well, he was just really upset because he had just bought a brand new drink and then he drug naked dude all over it. And he said he went back and reviewed the body camera footage, and all you could see is a guy's face pressed up against the body camera. While he's getting worn out. Thankful for our law enforcement officers. We'd love to hear from you guys. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Hometown Heartbeat.
If your computer stopped working, your business will grind to a standstill. This is Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. For my friends over at Simple Helix, the cost of a full-time IT department is really just unreasonable. Call Simple Helix today at 256-975-4758. They never take a vacation and cost far less than a full-time employee or staff. This new normal we live in has us working from home and remoting in all the time, so 24-hour support is more important than ever. Reliable and safe access for you and your employees doesn't get more simple than Simple Helix. 256-975-4758. That's 975-4758. Tell them the Beard sent you. As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money back. That same money back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for one low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
You don't need a diet. That's work. You don't need a stylist. They're overrated. And you don't need to hang out with older or fatter people just to seem better in comparison either. All you need are these masters of video production. They'll make you look good.
Make your videos look good with Cotton Row Productions, the official live stream provider of Hometown Heartbeat and The Dale Jackson Show. We can handle events, church live streams, and your digital advertising. Call Cotton Row Productions today, 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355.
It's your news now. WVNN. Depend on it.
Click, boom. I love this song. Welcome back to, don't touch the volume.
I couldn't remember if it had any words.
Oh, yeah, touch the volume. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So thankful that you join us each and every day on the Best and Smartest, the only radio show that takes the other radio show's lunch money. So let's go to the phones, 866-494-9866. 866-494-WVNN. We've got some phone calls in here about various topics. You ought to see our phone board right now. It's really something. Let's go to line 2. Let's talk to Carl. Carl, what do you got for us?
I really got you're hitting everything, man, that you're talking about today. Hitting right on. And first of all, let me say that the CCP, they are probably laughing, falling down laughing because they stuck us with COVID. Now they've stuck us with this anal swab.
Yeah, China's definitely like
talking
that.
About, yeah, and now you guys talking about using the what is it, the kazoo? Yeah, we use. So I picture, getting a swab with a large Q-tip and using the kazoo.
Yeah, you'd be like,
recording it and sending it to them.
Yeah. Thank you, Carl. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Did we lose him? We lost Carl.
No,
there he is. Carl, he got Lee. You're like you scare me, man. I think you're gone, and then you're back. What do you got?
Well, also the story about the cop, man. It reminds me of the cops show that used to run. They had this big black guy that oiled himself down, and the cops couldn't hardly keep a hold of him.
Oh,
that
my
was a
gosh.
thing, man. So
Good plan.
I see what the cops have a hard time trying to, do a lot of their calls. So,
I could not be a cop, that's for sure.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Carl.
buddy.
Have a good day.
You too, bud.
So, yeah, thank you for that. 866-494-9866. If you guys want to give us a call, we'd love to hear from you this morning. Carl said China's really laughing at us. First they gave us the Rona, and now they stuck us with the anal swab. So he's not wrong. So,
front page of their newspaper probably. We convinced Americans.
America falls for it again.
I was just translating. Is that cultural appropriation?
Maybe. I don't know.
Taking care of babies. We've all had children here, except for
babies,
except for Connor, that we know of. And so I read a story late last night that got me all kinds of sideways. Kept me up a little while, actually. Does anybody know this taking care of babies? Her name is Kara something. She's an influencer on Instagram. She is a sleep expert for baby sleep. And has over 1.3 million followers. Okay, so big following. She sells classes anywhere from like $179 to $315 on how to make your kids sleep through the night, and she's supposedly really, really, really good at it. Okay,
she's a baby whisperer.
Yeah. And so she is now being canceled because her and her husband, who is a pediatrician, donated $2,000 to various Trump campaigns in 2019.
Are you kidding me?
Parenting influencers like Jamie Grayson took a screenshot and shared it on Twitter and Facebook. This is called competitive marketing, right? This is called taking out your competition. If I'm another influencer, I'm going to take out another influencer, right? That's more influence
if you're
for me.
like in the same kind of...
Right. In the mommy sphere, right?
Yeah,
if you're in that mommy sphere, is it scary how much I know about that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, look, my kid didn't sleep very well. So the tweet came out, oh my God, taking care of babies is MAGA.
Seems like terroristic threatening to me.
Here it is. The Trump donation news is devastating. We put our trust in her when we were at our lowest and vulnerable. She made me feel like not getting my baby to sleep perfectly was okay. Being a mom is to feel like you're constantly failing, and she made me feel like I'm doing a good job. So I have a question. If my son's not sleeping, I don't give a rip if it's Satan
Thank
himself.
you.
If somebody can make the kids sleep, I don't give a rip who you voted for. I don't give a rip if you like men or boys or girls. I don't care. I really don't care. Help me get my kid to sleep. Period. Do your job.
If your advice works, if your knowledge of that situation is good, then by golly, George, I'm going to take it.
If you don't think
care.
I would jump, if Joe Biden himself was a baby whisperer, I would pay for him to, I don't give a rip.
He is.
Have you not listened to his speeches?
But not in the good way. But anyway, yes, I understand what you're saying.
I don't care if it's Kamala. Look, I'll even go out on a limb. If Hillary Clinton was a baby whisperer.
She is. But anyway. You can't say anything about any of that. Anyway, so here's my thing, though. When is enough going to be enough and we start standing up and saying, you know what? We're not going to take it anymore. Man, I wish we had another segment so that we could open up with that song. But when we're not going to take it, you know, we're not going to sit here idly by and just let them continue to take away our freedom of speech, our freedom to do the things that we should be able to do because we're in America.
So did somebody drop her off? Like, so she's no longer an influencer.
No, she's still an she's still an influencer.
I think kind of what we said earlier is that when you have people like this, it's our job to share this story. And then these stories of letting those idiots continue to do
Sandy's
going to
go follow her now.
Oh, absolutely.
Just
absolutely. What's her name again?
Taking Care of Babies.
Taking Care of Babies.
Pretty clever. I would definitely recommend. No, look, here's another quote that I just want to read you. It's really hard for me to separate what I know about her now from the sleep advice that she gives. I can't square that with a person who puts children in cages. That was Obama, just in case you were curious.
Is that it?
I don't know. No, because that only has 2,000 followers. Kara, let's see. Let me see if I can find her last name.
Oh, please don't tell me that they took her off.
No, they didn't. I'm sure they didn't. She only spent here's the thing. She spent $2,000. Kara Dumaplin, Dumaplin.
K-A-R.
C-A-R-A. D-U-M-A-P.
Oh, there it is. Taking Care of Babies.
Yeah, because it's a play on her name.
Gotcha. And guess what? I'm one of those followers.
So she has gone 200,000 followers down because on here it says no.
She's
no,
1.3 million followers.
Okay,
yeah.
So she hasn't lost much. And so ultimately, like, I could care less who you are, what you like, what your orientation is, what your pronoun is, whatever. If you provide a service for me that is something I absolutely need, it's a good service.
Yeah.
People can disagree in this country.
But you can support somebody who wants to kill babies, but you're mad at the person who donated to somebody and you just want the babies to sleep better?
Oh, hey, Biden will make them sleep.
Oh, God.
Biden's going to put them to sleep, by God.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
He's going to put them all the way to sleep.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
I saw this story last night, and it just really fired me up because I'm not, the mommy sphere is not really my thing, but she's apparently really great at what she does. She's married to a pediatrician, so her advice comes with some level of medical understanding or consultation or whatever. Yeah. And I don't know.
We talked about it earlier in the day. It's one of these things where people we've had like Who Mad call in, they talk about the Trump-nosis, where people think that Trump does no wrong. So how about this? I'm cool with that. But let's talk about the people who are so obsessed with Donald Trump. Like right now, I'm like, here's the deal. Biden, you've signed 35 executive orders. All of them, you just cancel everything Trump. Move on. Where's your plan? What's the other stuff? Your plan can't
What is your plan?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Not what are you going to undo? Not what are you going to repeal, pull back, change? What are you doing? What plan do you have other than some Obama-era reboots, some retreads from the Obama era? That's all you're doing. You've brought nothing to the table that's yours, that you've created, that you've done, that you've promised. All you've done is reboot and retread some crap from Obama's era and try to assault and take out everything Donald Trump did. And you're going to get away with it because you're the president. But guess what? We, on this show, will chastise Donald Trump for going about his business the wrong way because he did. He lost the suburban housewife because he was a bully. If he would have been less of a bully, those women would look. It's hard trying to raise a kid and teach him not to be a bully when your president's acting like a bully on Twitter, calling people names. I'm not saying don't be a bully in a china shop, but calling women different names and such. There's nothing good that comes from that.
Right.
So in the same way, Donald Trump, you made a mistake. And you missed your base. You didn't realize the suburban housewives are going to be such an important part, and that you were offending them so deeply. Okay, I wasn't offended. Now, I do get tired of toting water as a Christian because some of the things you do and some of the things you say are really hard for me to line up with my values. But ultimately, I can absolutely not reconcile being a Democrat, period. I can't. Joe Biden, the same advice to you, sir. Come up with something that is actually of substance. Talk to people. If you want any shot, and look, as far as I'm concerned, keep doing what you're doing, big guy. You're making it real easy for us. I've seen more people disgusted with their. I think what's happening right now is everyone's saying, "Oh, beep." We really messed up here. We were so blindly mad at Donald Trump that we got into that whole, we thought anything would be better, and it's not.
Get what you wish for.
Yep.
The Israelites in the Old Testament, they wanted a king. They wanted a king. God said, you don't want a king. They said, we want a king. He said, I promise, you don't want a king. They said, give us a king. He said, okay. He gave him one. And it was awful. But oftentimes, we get what we ask for. We get what we deserve. We get more than what we deserve. And we are in a period of challenge. We're going to be refined. We're going to be sharpened. We're going to be improved upon. We're going to be tested. We're going to be tested, and you will have to stand resolute in who you are and whose you are to make it through this unscathed. But you can do it. You can do it. We love you so much. This is our Thursday morning edition of Boomer and the Beard. One more day with Sandy Lou Who. Tomorrow is the big finale. We're so thankful that we've had her for this period of time. We're going to wish her the best of luck tomorrow morning. That'll happen tomorrow right here, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. on News Talk, 770 a.m., 92.5 FM, WVNN.
WVNN Athens, WVNN FM Trinity, a Cumulus station. It's 7 o'clock. News starts now.